Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Faridah. I will explain one thing about the self-study I took. I'm happy to be able to follow the lesson, and the knowledge that I get is very useful as material. The first, English as second language is the term used to describe English language interaction for non-type speaker of English. Second, the difference between English as foreign language and English as second language is ESL stand for English as second language, and it usually means learning English in an English-speaking country. EFL stands for English as foreign language and means learning English in a non-English speaking country. And the next, English language learning. Learning English involves four basic skills. 1. Reading. 2. Writing. 3. Speaking. And 4. Listening. Speaking and listening are often the most important skill that English language learners need to learn to meet their immediate needs. Instructors should assess learners' proficiency in all four skills and in order to understand their strengths and learning goals. Many adult English language learners demonstrate proficiency in one or more of the four skills. And the next characteristic of adult English learners. The first, the population of adult English language learners is diverse, and characteristics of learners vary from location to location and program to program. English language learners differ in. The second, X. The next, education background, length of time in the United States, the native language they speak, their personal experience, and their economic status. The next characteristic of adult English learners. Note that the learner with native language does not have a written system. There are also learners who has limited access to education and even literacy in their native countries due to social, ethnic, religion, and even political issues. In education, there are learners who are very well educated and even hold graduate degrees but need to enroll in the ESL classes because they need to learn English. Moreover, adult English learners often enroll in ESL program because they want to either pursue better education opportunities or better involvement. And the next, interaction strategies that support language development in adults. Here are some general strategies for interaction to keep in mind when working with adults. Once a learner about your learner and their needs. 2. Use a lot of visual aids in the classroom. 3. Model tasks before asking learner to do them, and let's bring out authentic material to the classroom. And the next is ESL learner and literacy level. It is not common for many ESL learners to be completely literate. However, at the most basic level, literate learners should understand that texts have beginning and middle and end to should also understand that English is read from the left to right as from up down, and the written word to respond a story. The next key reading skill. 1. ESL learner also and needs to be able to development for your key reading skill. Their skills are phonological processing, vocabulary development, syntactical processing, and schema activation. And the last, ESL learner might have difficulty learning English because they have never talked about linguistic system that can be broken down and classified. This is why it is important that instruction text allow developing oral vocabulary before proceeding to reading, writing. Obviously, there is no single way to teach English, and sometimes instruction so include many different efforts to see the result. Okay, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.